Hi, my name is Noel Whitmore. I run a private wealth management practice at Morgan Stanley in downtown Denver. I've been a part of Denver Kids now for several years as a board member, mentor, and supporter of their annual gala. I can't tell you what a wonderful impact Denver Kids has made on my life, seeing firsthand what wonderful work they're doing in our community, helping Denver youth. We know with everybody's support in our community, we can continue to help our Denver youth achieve their dreams and aspirations.
Hi, I'm Craig Mills, and I'm here with my family.
Hi.
And we have supported Denver Kids for over 25 years. In that time, we've seen the wonderful contributions that they've made to the community through their support of children in Denver Public Schools. And we hope that you'll join us in supporting this wonderful organization.
this is John Underkoffler, and I'm with AllianceBernstein, a global research and wealth management firm that utilizes our independent research to help plan and protect the wealth of our clients to the tune of almost $1 trillion worldwide. Our 20 boutique offices across the nation with over 300 analysts across the globe provide a window into a plethora of industries, regardless of size, to help our clients plan for a myriad of investment strategies and financial endeavors. However, today we need to discuss something vitally important to our future. For nearly a decade, I have supported an organization that is critical to the youth of our community. It helps children succeed by discovering their potential and overcoming circumstances, and to give them the tools necessary to prioritize their education. This has been a challenging year for all of us, but most importantly, for the education of our most valuable resource, our kids. That's why I ask you today, as Denver Kids celebrates its 75th year of making an impact for our youth, to give a little more, learn a little more about Denver Kids and its programs, and to make sure to tell all your friends and family the crucial work that Denver Kids is doing to empower students to positively shape their lives through the power and pursuit of their education.
Hi, my name is Addison Meyer. I'm an analyst at Janus Henderson Investors and a member of the Janus Henderson Foundation. The mission of the Janus Henderson Foundation is to help youth achieve their full potential through better access to educational opportunities. We love the work that Denver Kids does in this area and how they positively shape their students' lives. We couldn't be happier to support this great organization.
Hi, I'm Michael McAllister with the CE Shop Foundation. The mission of the CE Shop Foundation is to support youth, health, and education initiatives right here in the Denver community. We love the Denver Kids program because of the support they provide in nurturing each individual student's dreams and aspirations towards achieving the life they want for themselves and for their families. We know beyond the shadow of a doubt, anything that a Denver Kids student wants to achieve, they can achieve. And through the love and nurturing support that's provided through the Denver Kids program, the sky is truly the limit.
Good morning and welcome. I am Denver Kids CEO Patrick Byrne. Thank you for joining us today for our Achieving Dreams virtual fundraising event. I'm excited to share that all donations and pledges made today will be matched dollar to dollar up to $35,000. To begin our program, I want you to hear directly from a few of our current Denver Kids students and learn about their dreams for the future. While you listen to our students, I invite you to comment in the chat box with words of encouragement.
My name is Aaron Jimenez.
Hi, I'm Raven. I'm a junior at Northfield High School.
Hi, my name's Ashley and I'm a 10th grade at Martin Luther King Early College.
My name is Jacob Acosta. I'm planning to go to the Community College of Aurora in the fall.
Hi, my name is Christian. I'm in 8th grade.
Hi, my name is Kaya Graves and I'm a freshman at Claflin University.
My first dream is to become a songwriter. My second dream is to be a firefighter, policeman, and someone who works at the hospital.
One of my dreams is to become a neonatal nurse practitioner in the future. I have a passion for this career because I'm truly a nurturer at heart, and helping and taking care of people is something that I truly love to do.
One of the dreams that I have since I was a kid is being able to join the FBI analysis unit.
One of my dreams is to inspire people with music. I am going to study to produce music in the future and grow up to be a DJ.
One of my dreams is to be a robotic engineer because I've always liked to build things or mess with technology.
A dream I have is to become a family attorney so that I can help families and children who are in need and feel like they do not have a voice.
Denver Kids has helped me a lot by telling me how I can do better in school with my grades.
My counselor supports my dreams by connecting me with various opportunities, telling me how proud she is of me, and checking in on the actions I am taking to achieve my goals.
Working with Denver Kids has helped me learn the importance of not giving up when things get hard when working towards my dream.
When working towards my dreams, my counselor helps by providing different resources that may be useful for making music and becoming a DJ.
Denver Kids helps me achieve that goal of becoming a robotic engineer by checking in on me and make sure I go on the right path.
Denver Kids has helped me work towards this dream by supporting me with internship opportunities that co-align with my major and career aspiration. Working with Denver Kids has helped me learn the importance of taking advantage of every opportunity that is given to you. My counselor supports me by offering me scholarship opportunities. She has also helped me get into my dream college.
Ultimately, I seek to make an impact on the world and shine my light on as many people as I possibly can.
Aren't these students so inspiring? They're just a few of the approximately 1,100 Denver Public School students that we work with one-to-one to provide social emotional learning, support, mentorship, enrichment, and college and career planning. This year, we're celebrating 75 years of doing this work and walking alongside tens of thousands of young people who are full of potential and full of promise. Throughout the 75-year legacy, we've successfully pivoted through dramatically changing times to best support our students and ensure they achieve success. And we wouldn't be here without the generous support of our community. I'd like to thank all of our sponsors, donors, mentors, our staff and volunteers, our board of directors, and our Young Professionals Council who believe in us and our students every day. Well, we celebrate the milestone that 2021 brings for Denver Kids. We also acknowledge the unique and complex challenges the last year has brought, including the inequitable impact the ongoing pandemic has had on our students and our families. I want to acknowledge all of our students who have continued to work so hard during such a difficult year, including our more than 100 seniors who will graduate this spring as a part of the class of 2021. We can't anticipate or predict how the world will continue to change, but we know that with your help, Denver Kids will continue to support our determined, our brilliant young people as they fearlessly work towards achieving their dreams. One of those young people is our keynote speaker today, Denver Kids alumna, Rosmina Garcia. Rosmina joined Denver Kids in 2005 and graduated from Thomas Jefferson High School in 2012. Now I invite you to listen to Rosmina's story and then join us back here for a live Q&A with Rosmina and her former Denver Kids volunteer mentor, Krista.
Hi, my name is Rosmina Garcia, and I'm a Denver Kids graduate. When I was a young girl, I loved to learn. My dream was to work my way out of poverty and trauma and break cycles in my family. I knew education would help me achieve that dream. During my time as a Denver Kids student, I was offered many opportunities to participate in a wide variety of activities, from summer camps to interning with the board of directors to speaking engagements and volunteer opportunities. Denver Kids also provided me with resources and opportunities as I prepared to apply to colleges and scholarships. I joined Denver Kids when I was in 6th grade. My brother, Junior, had been in the program for about 4 or 5 years by that time. The first meeting with my educational counselor, Debbie, took place at Place Bridge Academy. I was experiencing bullying, and Debbie attended a meeting with my teachers and my adoptive mom to figure out how we were going to move forward. I ultimately decided to transfer here to Merrill Middle School, where I completed my middle school years. Having Debbie at this meeting was an immediate demonstration of the kind of support I would be receiving from her going forward. When I began the program, I was very shy, did not talk much, and was in a serious adjustment period as I had just moved in with my brother and our adoptive mom, Katie. Prior to moving in with them, I was living with my biological family. In our family, children were taught not to speak unless spoken to, and it was very common for the children not to get much attention. I was experiencing what could be referred to as culture shock. I now had my own room, my own clothes, our house was quiet, too quiet sometimes, No one was getting in trouble with the law, and overall, I was getting healthy attention from an adult, something I had not experienced before. My educational SEL counselor, Debbie Dawson-Thomas, is one of the best humans I have ever met. I was always a high-achieving student, so I never really needed academic support, but I did need a lot of emotional support, and Debbie was there every single time. Debbie supported me when I experienced interpersonal challenges at school, when I was diagnosed with depression in 8th grade, and even at court when my oldest brother was being sentenced to prison. Debbie and others at Denver Kids always believed in me and my potential. The summer before I began 9th grade, I received a scholarship through Denver Kids to attend a month-long overnight summer camp. I had never been away from home before, and I was very nervous. The first week was challenging, and I was very homesick. I even wrote a letter to my adoptive mom telling her not to come visit for Parents Week unless she was coming to pick me up. It's a story she loves to tell, and she still has the letter. Attending the summer camp gave me the opportunity to ride horses, hike for teeners, make new friends, and experience new and exciting activities. This experience helped me break away from my shyness and allowed me to feel more comfortable and confident as I began high school. When I graduated from high school, Debbie was at the ceremony along with my Denver Kids volunteer mentor, Krista, who I met in 2005. That was the day I became the first person in my biological family to graduate from high school and go to college. This was something I had dreamed of for a very long time, and I finally achieved that goal. Although high school graduation marked the end of my time as a Denver Kids student, having Debbie and Krista both at the ceremony reminded me once again how powerful these relationships were to me. I knew that my relationships with these women would continue. They have demonstrated to me what it means to support others and how to show up and be there for other people. My firsthand experience in receiving their support has encouraged me to be a support system to others. In college, I had the opportunity to mentor and tutor high school students. Being able to support students in small ways made me even more grateful for all of the support I had received from Debbie, Krista, and others at Denver Kids. As someone who was a high-achieving student in high school, my first year of college was challenging. I struggled with my grades, time management, and personal things that were happening at the time. When I finished my first year of college, I made a goal to get my grades up and become more involved on campus. I was very involved in activities and volunteering in high school, and I wanted to get back to this. I eventually got a job on campus, and this helped a lot with my grades and campus involvement. I continued my involvement with the board of directors that I interned with in high school, and I was offered an official board member position with the foundation. After receiving a nomination from one of my campus mentors, I won the Metropolitan State University of Denver Outstanding Woman of the Year Award in April 2016. In December 2016, I became the first person in my biological family to graduate from college. I got a job working at a community mental health center and began working there just 2 weeks after graduation. I felt like I was on the right path to making my dreams come true and reaching my goals. In December 2018, I began a new job working for a technology education startup company in Denver. The company provides employees an education benefit. In September 2019, I decided to use my benefit and began attending the University of Denver to pursue my master's degree in organizational leadership with a concentration in organizational development. Since graduating from high school and officially ending my time as a Denver Kids student, I still keep in touch with Debbie and Krista along with others at Denver Kids. Debbie and Krista became family to me. Krista's husband, Billy, was my brother's mentor, so we became very involved with their family. I made sure to update Debbie on the changes and happenings in my life, and she would reach out to me to check in. Everyone from Denver Kids showed up for me when it mattered the most. In February 2019, my brother Junior took his own life. The day after, my adoptive mom, Katie, and I met Debbie for breakfast. Debbie showed up for me again. Krista also showed up for me the day we got the news. The day of the funeral, Debbie was there to help out with anything and everything we needed. Billy gave a eulogy. So many people from Denver Kids showed up for us that day. Seeing the number of people from Denver Kids who showed up was heartwarming. Once again, I was reminded that Denver Kids was a family to me. It's been a challenging time over the last 2 years as my family and I work through our grief, but we've had tremendous support. I continue to follow my dreams because I know that's what my brother would want for me. In April 2019, I was offered an executive director position with the foundation that I was serving as a board member with. Without Denver Kids, I would have never been connected to the foundation and would not have been 24 years old and now an executive director. I also still work at the tech education startup company. On June 11th of this year, I will be graduating from the University of Denver with my master's degree. This will make me the first person in my biological family to obtain a master's degree. For the last 2 years, I have been balancing 2 jobs, school, family, and friends. Debbie and Krista both still reach out to me to check in, get updates, and provide me with encouragement. Once I complete my master's degree, I will be looking for a job that aligns with my degree and experience. I'm not sure what this looks like yet, but I know that I will continue to work hard to achieve my goals and dreams. It has not been an easy road. There have been a lot of challenges and trauma along the way, but there has also been a lot of fun, new experiences, and amazing people. Denver Kids provided me with opportunities I would not have had otherwise. Denver Kids taught me to dream big and work hard toward achieving those dreams. I will continue to do this, and I hope to make a difference in other people's lives as so many people have made in mine. Thank you.
We're so grateful to Rosemina for being our keynote speaker and sharing her story and incredible accomplishments with us. We actually have Rosemina live here in the studio today, along with her former Denver Kids volunteer mentor, Krista Brown, for a Q&A session. Welcome, Rosemina and Krista.
Thank you. Thank you, Patrick. It is both my privilege and honor to be here today with Rosemina. Listening to your keynote address just made me feel so emotional. You have been through so much and continue to defy the odds. So why was it so important for you to share your story today?
Yeah, thank you, Krista. It was important for me to share my story today because I had a lot of people to look up to when I was growing up, and a lot of people who set good examples for me. And I believe that sharing my story allows me to be an inspiration and set a good example for other people who may be going through similar things that I went through. So hopefully when people hear my story, they use it as a way to just kind of like defy the odds, as you said, and use it as a way to just kind of get through what they're going through and know that they can accomplish a lot of things regardless of their experiences.
Yep, absolutely. And I have to say that you are certainly an inspiration to me, and I know that you are a great role model to others as well. So let's talk about Debbie and your experience with Denver Kids. You worked with Debbie for 6 years during your time with Denver Kids. Mm-hmm. Can you share with us some examples of the types of support you received from Debbie, and then also maybe some of the skills that you learned while at Denver Kids?
Yeah. So as I mentioned in the keynote, I was a really high achieving student, so I didn't generally need a lot of academic support. Sometimes like talking to teachers or advocating for myself in that way, that's definitely a huge skill that I learned during my time in Denver Kids and working with Debbie. But overall, Debbie provided me with a lot of emotional support, which is something I really needed at the time. So showing up when it was just hard for my mom to show up, or just in general, like my mom's like, I don't know what to do. Debbie, come help. And so Debbie always knew the right things to say, the right thing to do, and just providing that emotional support. And then other skills, like I said, the self-advocacy piece was a huge one, and it's definitely helped me a lot. And also just like involvement in like activities and on campus and things like that. That one has really helped a lot as I've pursued my post-secondary education and just continue to like volunteer and be active in the community as an adult.
Oh, good. Well, you mentioned one of the goals and dreams that you had was to be the first in your biological family to graduate from high school and then from college, and you've done both of those. Can you share how Debbie and Denver Kids helped you provide support and help you work towards achieving those dreams?
Yeah, so there were, different college like boot camps and different like workshops and things like that I was able to participate in, and just had a ton of support with applying to scholarships and applying to college and things like that, and figuring out like what are my priorities when I go to college? Like, what is important for me in the university? And those are things I probably would not have thought of otherwise. So the support academically, but also the support with like those pieces of like paying for the application, because you don't realize how expensive they are until you're doing it.
Yep.
And then you're applying to multiple schools at once.
Yep.
And then again, just that like overall support of like, have you done this? What can I do to help? And making sure that I was just on the right track when doing essays and things like that for colleges and scholarships.
Well, that certainly makes Denver Kids unique. And I know that you are proud of the accomplishments that you've achieved, both from an educational and a career perspective. What accomplishment are you most proud of, and why?
I would say I'm most proud of the fact that I'll be completing my master's degree in less than 2 months. I have worked very hard, but it's been a lot. So I have been working 2 jobs consistently the whole time, and taking a lot of classes at the same time, and also, still trying to be a good friend and family member and show up for people in the way that I like to show up for people. So the fact that I've been able to complete my master's degree, or will complete it, and also have straight A's is a huge accomplishment to me, because that wasn't something I experienced in my undergrad. So it was my goal to get straight A's while doing my master's degree.
I was your volunteer mentor for 4.5 years in Denver Kids. Can you talk about how what our relationship meant to you, and the different supplemental support that I provided versus Debbie?
Yeah, I think with you, it was a lot more like fun, it was like not really focused on academics. I saw Debbie when she would come visit me at school and take me out of class. And for you, I saw you with your family, with my family, just the 2 of us, lots of different activities we were able to do. So it just was able to get me out of the house and also out of my comfort zone, which was something that I was not really willing to do often. So it was nice to have that little extra push, but also have another relationship outside of my mom and Debbie, that I knew I could have like a strong woman to look up to, and to be able to have another role model so that I can have more of those skills myself to give to other people. As I mentioned in the keynote, you feel like part of my family, and I definitely hope I feel like part of your family too. With that being said, I'd love to hear what has inspired you to become a mentor with Denver Kids, and what you valued most about our relationship, and how did it impact you?
Yeah, so great question. I absolutely feel like we're part of each other's families, and that we will be in each other's lives forever. Can't get rid of me.
Yes.
So as you know, my journey with Denver Kids actually started when my husband, Billy, was an educational counselor like Debbie. And when he moved on to a new role, he stayed involved both on the board as well as a volunteer mentor. So I really got to witness firsthand the impact that those relationships had on individual lives, and I knew that I wanted to make a meaningful difference as well, and have that sort of impact on others. And I was confident that Denver Kids, just knowing how familiar we were with it, would be a great place for me to add some value, and also to lend my support. As far as how the value that I found in our relationship, I think one of the things that I value most is that while I thought I would be imparting all this knowledge and wisdom to you, I actually learned just as much, if not more, from you as I think that I was able to impart to you. So I'm thankful for that, and I'm thankful that we were paired as mentor-mentee.
Yeah, me too. Thank you, Krista. And not only are you still a Denver Kids volunteer mentor to another lucky student, but you and Billy financially support Denver Kids with an ongoing multi-year financial pledge as part of our Champions Giving Circle. Can you tell us why Denver Kids is important to you and your family, and why you continue to support the organization?
Yeah, Denver Kids has been involved in our lives now for over 15 years, and I think we have made an intentional decision to continue to support the organization, both with our time and monetary resources, because we have seen what a great steward of resources Denver Kids is, and most importantly, the impact that it's had on individuals. So I can't even tell you how many times we have randomly run into people who are former part of Denver Kids, and every single time now, they're grown, they're married, maybe have kids, and every time we see somebody, they express gratitude for Denver Kids. And I just think that's such a great testimony to the organization and why we continue to support Denver Kids.
Today we're here to ask our viewers to support Denver Kids with a one-time cash donation or a multi-year pledge to help provide Denver Kids students with educational counseling, social emotional.
Denver Kids with a one-time cash donation or multi-year pledge at the link below. These gifts are so important in helping Denver Kids students just like Rosemina in providing support as they work toward their futures. Rosemina, thank you so much for sharing your story with us today. You are truly an inspiration. It is a privilege and honor to be here, and I'm just so proud of everything that you've done.
Thank you.
So thank you. And Patrick, we'll pass it back to you.
Thank you, Rosemina and Krista. Your relationship is so heartwarming and inspiring. We so appreciate you being here today. And we are so grateful to each and every one of you who tuned in to support and celebrate our students. If you haven't decided yet, or if you haven't donated yet, I invite you to visit the link below to make a multi-year pledge or a one-time cash donation. Remember, all donations and pledges made today will be matched dollar to dollar, up to $35,000. Your generosity will ensure the sustainability of our organization as we begin the next 75 years of serving our resilient and inspiring young people who are working to achieve their dreams.
Please consider a donation to Denver Kids today.
Please consider a donation to Denver Kids today.
Please consider a donation to Denver Kids today.
Your support will help me work towards achieving my dreams of giving back to others and becoming a DJ that makes great music for others to enjoy.
Your support will help me work towards achieving my dreams of becoming a robotic engineer.
Your support will help me work towards my dream of being a firefighter, being a policeman, and someone who works at the hospital.
Your support will help me work towards achieving my dream of becoming a family attorney.
Your generosity makes a big difference to me because it means I can continue to work with Denver Kids to graduate high school and go to college.
Your support will help me work toward achieving my dreams of becoming a neonatal nurse practitioner, as well as making a difference within the community and the world as a whole.